Hello, hello. Hey everyone. I had a issue and I don't know if you're already listening. If I'm back, am I back? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I'm checking the chats now. Hey everyone. I had a issue and OMG. I don't know if you're already listening. I'm back, am I back? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hey everyone, can you listen? So hey everyone, can you listen? What happened, but you have to promise me you tell no one. So hey everyone, can you listen? What happened, but you have to promise me you tell no one. Yeah, thanks Kalam, thanks Francisco. So what happened is I turned the computer back again in another house and I forgot to plug the plug, the output from the from the power adapter was out, and when I forgot to plug it in. So please don't tell anyone this happened. I turned the computer back again in another house and I forgot to oh and yeah, I guess it was my. I'm still trying to configure the streams for multi-streaming, and I have to waste some time. Not waste, spend some time configuring things all together and very well, which they are still not. So I hope we are good by now, and that there is enough juice now, 7%. So we should be good. Oh my god, I can't believe it was because of this. OMG. OMG. Okay, so DC up dash D. And if we go to localhost 8080, we're good to go. Here we go. And yeah, Twitch is already good. I have this. Let me get Lo-Fi Girl audio, hip hop. We can go jazz. You want to go jazz, medieval, lo-fi hip hop? What do you want to ask? Oh, Callum, right, sorry, I forgot to answer. I saw it, but then time passed. So it's called Presentify. I guess this is what you mean, right? I can do arrows, I can do freehand, or with shift it's lines, rectangles with R. And what you're looking for is this, Presentify. Yeah, that's the thing. So, I don't know, lo-fi, hip-hop, radio. Let's go. Yeah, it is Andy, indeed. I hope it helps you. Okay, let's get back. Let's ship some code today, right? What are we? So removing JavaScript, components, hooks, layouts, pages, blah blah blah. All of those are going away. And I would keep an app.js. I don't know what for right now, but it will be there, I think. Yeah, let me delete it. CSS. Oh, so this is for, yeah. So let me grab the other one from Filament and Daisy. Filament and Daisy. JS, yeah, just bootstrap, empty. Yeah, there will be the filament. Yeah, we still have to install filament, so yeah, still space to go. So components, our apps, so our app is not going to be the same, so also removing. So yeah, we removed a lot of code right now. Always good to remove code, right? 100 changes to be precise. Yeah, let's go. If something goes wrong, we'll fix. So remove inertia. And let's gonna go in composer require filament/filament. What happened? Oh yeah, we gotta go inside the container. So docker compose exec bash. I have an alias for that. And let's gonna go in composer require filament/filament. CSS, it has so much. Yeah, typically it was just this. This is for SHA-CN. So let's also clear this app CSS. And if I am correct, now we do PHP artisan, filament install, -- panels. Let me check. Does anyone don't know filament, don't know what filament is? I think this is what I've done, right? Equivalent. Oh, but this is upgrading stuff, so there was an upgrade for Laravel already. Yeah. PHP artisan install, admin. Yeah, let's call it admin. It could be app, but it doesn't matter. So, okay, all good. So if we were to refresh, I'm just gonna go and redirect to /admin. / will redirect to /admin. There is a way to get it programmatically, but I stopped trying to be too much perfectionist. Oh, you don't, Callum. So Filament is a fantastic framework built on top of Livewire and Laravel, of course, and Livewire. And it's a fantastic meta framework, high-level framework to build applications. what kind of applications? Back-end, back-office applications. It allows also to build front-end, but although I see it can be built, I also see the majority of people, maybe they want to bring their own designs, which are so much different for the public-facing applications. But for the internal tools, those sorts of things that you don't have to follow a strict design, you can make panels and resources and forms and widgets and charts and bunch of stuff. So like really fast with just PHP. You might have to resort to some JavaScript, but yeah, it's fantastic application framework. And it has a fantastic also marketplace, plugin marketplace. Majority is free, right? But there are some premium, and yeah, all these components, because of this tight ecosystem, they might have database migrations and backend and frontend. So you download the package and you get immediately lots of stuff. Really nice. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah. I'm actually just building with it from so long ago. Maybe that was one of the reasons I went to Inertia React and everything felt so, yeah, low level maybe, and yeah, maybe. There's no perfect systems, right? This is also not perfect, React's not perfect, Vue's not perfect. Great boilerplate for quick back offices. I heard everything, the music is too loud, by the way. Again, I'll just remove music maybe. Because it's already in 1%? Do I have Wavelink installed? I guess I don't. Oh, but I don't have the hardware here. It will not work, Wavelink. Adjust on OBS. Oh, maybe I can, of course. Why am I so silly? Yeah, I guess it was just audio input capture. Oh, silly me. Damn it. I don't do anything now. What about now? 1, 2, sound. Ah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I want to mess with things when they're not okay. Thank you, Francisco. Thank you, Callum. Yeah, I have this thing, but not in this house, so yeah. Right, so another day. So yeah, we will be able to see lots of things here, and I think it's gonna be a good boost. And we don't need Tailwind v4. We need to make our software work and then tinker with AI and other stuff. Although Tailwind 4 is better, we don't need it that much. Okay, so auto login filament. I wrote a blog post so much time ago. I have to get back at the content. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is like to just follow the steps so I can customize our login. So Oh, I made the page, but yeah. What went wrong? Filament admin auth login. Oh, right, because I made the page. Sorry, in the middle. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this, and I'm gonna take this and up. Filament pages auth login. I'm gonna replace, because if the environment is local, I want it to have automatically filled the form. And I want to go into the admin panel provider, and I'm going to say for a login you will use this page. That's it. Also, I'm using another color. I don't know which one for now. Let's keep with emerald, because why not? Yeah, maybe another one. Callum is saying, back to the conversation, I'll remember filament if I need it as a solution. Of course. Although I actually try and learn PHP plus Laravel first. I mean, sure, why not? You will be able to do both, actually. It depends. What is your background? What are you familiar with? Are you just starting programming, or do you know any other language stack that you are used to? We could go teal. Could we go teal? Yeah, I like teal better, yeah. So you see, we installed filament, and this is what we get. We get already this backend. Of course, this is dark. Sorry for if it's too light. So you're a front-end dev, JavaScript, TypeScript, React, Next, etc. So you'll be perfectly fine. You know what imports are, you know objects or classes, methods, properties. So you can jump to whatever you want. Be it Laravel or Livewire or Filament, you will also find it from here, right? In these streams we'll also play with something. So for example, in PHP, by using this namespace, we are declaring where we want our class. Admin panel provider sits in this namespace, and it relates directly with app in our app folder on the root. And then so app providers, filament, admin panel provider. So that must be a match, because it's a composer thing that does the auto loading. It's called the standard, it's called PSR4, and it will auto load app in app, and then the rest of the paths are followed. So that's something to know about. It's not just random as you want. You have to declare that namespace, and yeah, from there it's functions and objects. Let's go from here. So, okay, I'm gonna go and sign out, refresh. It's already pre-filled because it's local environment. Sign in. Sorry, and we're ready to go. So, right now, we're gonna make a resource for servers so we can... Yeah, probably, yeah. So let's go and make a resource. So PHP artisan, can you see it well? I think no, it will be behind my camera, right? So I'll bring a terminal. It will be optimal, I think. So I'm gonna go and run PHP, no, I'm gonna go inside the container. And now I'm gonna run PHP artisan, make filament resource, and I'm gonna say nothing, and it will ask me. So it's for our server model, which is already done. And is it migrated? I think so, yeah. It will also, oh, DCA bash, yeah. DCE bash, blah, 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 PHP artisan, I guess it is. migrate fresh seed, because what we can also do is, because now it's seeded, let me show you something. So I'll go dce bash. This is the Docker alias that I built to go there. PHP artisan db table servers. Because this table is already migrated, I'm gonna go and run filament resource -g. It's gonna generate. So I'm gonna go to server resource. That's it. And if I go there to the directory filament resources, there's the server resource, where in v3 is where we define things. And there is 3 more classes representing 3 pages. And because the server model was already migrated, Filament detected automatically the fields. Of course, it guessed that some are text areas from the data type, others are inputs. It would detect dates or something like that, but of course we can fix it. And also the table in the list, it was also guessed. So if I were to refresh, because I migrate fresh seed, and database is session is database driver, I had to relog in. We have servers, and servers, we already have our Alfredo test server, and if we were to go in, we already can edit our server. So yeah, that's it. Cool, huh? No problem, Callum. I hope you enjoyed the speed with we could do this. Francisco, do you know Filament by now? Yeah, it's a fast setup, indeed. So, what do we want from a server? Okay, we can have our public IP. A little, oh, cool. To think already developed entire back offices with CRUD. Yeah, I have delivered 2 projects with Filament backends, Francisco. Oh, so you know a little already, of course. And how did you enjoy it? Last one, I actually bought a template to help with development. Oh yeah, sure. We should buy tools that make us faster, of course. Especially when it's in a client project that they are paying for the development. Our time is money, so we can buy time with money. So yeah. Francisco saying it was fast. Yeah. Okay, so let's check our new server. Resource, new server form, and I guess we could like be fast, or we can like make this better. For example, name. Yeah, let's make something. I'm not the best. Yeah, I have so much imposter syndrome. I have to stop being like that. But yeah, that's it. Okay, so forms, layout, we can come here and we see we have field sets, tabs, wizards, sections, we can have splits. So I'm gonna go with a section right now. So I will do a section from filament forms components, and the section as a heading, which will be some general information. And this section, I think, description and schema. So the general information, what is that? That would be like the name of the server. Oh, it already did the grid automatically. What did it do for us? Let me Copilot. Yeah, so it put the name, IP, and status, but status will not be shown. So we are going to hide it hidden on, and we are going to say create. Of course, all of this is in the documentation. The better part, the client was really happy with the admin panel. Yeah, so that's the good thing when everyone's happy. So the status of the server, it's automatically defined. So what we can say, it's the name and IPv4. So public and status, we don't show it. So private key and public, they typically will be hidden, right? It will be generated when we create the server, and probably they will be generated. But let's imagine we already want to add a server or an identity. We just want to come to Alfredo and add an existing server with which I already have the key. So what we're going to do is like to make it an advanced feature. So let's go with a new section and let's call it security or credentials or authentication. We are going to call it so much stuff. Server details, authentication, credentials. I don't know what's the description for now, so let's just keep it credentials. And private key, public key will be here. If I were to refresh, they are here. Also, username and password is there. So username and password, we put it always. SSH port, probably that's a grid columns. Yeah, so we can have just one column. Yeah, but then, yeah, I never know how to just use half of it. So columns, the default is 2. So yeah, for now, let's keep it like so. Yeah, and default new, I don't want default that. I want the default server status new. I want to use the enum server status new. And our server model, it has the cast. Yeah, so we're good. Sure, Callum. See you soon. So for our credentials, yeah, we want to have a form. What do we want to have? A toggle. And provide a key. It's hidden on edit. And what we want to do with this toggle is like, we want to hide those fields, but we want to show them if we pick on it. So what we're going to do is we will make this field live. It will trigger a refresh. And what? So now our private key and public key will be hidden or visible if something. So function, and we are gonna accept a get variable and yeah, it's visible. There's the injection. There's the injection utility that will provide us a get if we declare it on the callback. So it should be hidden, and now if I click provide a key, they appear and I can provide them. That's it. Okay, what else? Let's check our table. So we have our name. We might want to give it some memo, some description. So is SSH port already there? Yeah. Name, public IP, status, private key, public key, username, sudo password, SSH password. Yeah. I don't know if we, yeah, status, okay. We'll probably need more stuff here. Let's get it over. Okay, so our status field on the table. I guess we're good to go. When we go and edit, maybe you want to change the key, right? That would be an action or something like that. Yeah, we can optimize later, I think. So now, what are we gonna do? We already have this test server, so let's go and open a page, just a page, so we can tinker with stuff. Oh, and we should bring Daisy, right? Yeah, because we want to play with that. So we want, what do we want now? Maybe right now we want to like commit with something, right? We already have plenty. So install filament. Start server resource. Yeah. What else? Yeah, install the filament theme. I also actually have some code for that. Yeah, we're gonna make the filament theme. And we are gonna go into vid config. That right now it's so different. Yeah, we didn't take care of this. So we don't need resolve. We will need it because of mingle maybe. JSX we don't need it. Talent CSS vid no, no, nope. SSR nope. Refresh okay. React and Tailwind also no. Yeah, I guess we can leave it if we want to run it from the container. What's the define config? Oh, because does this exist in the typical? Oh, it does. Oh, my bad. Okay, so what we're gonna do from Laravel vid plugin, Also, we're gonna go and export the refresh paths and refresh. We are going to refresh, yes. I think it's an array. We can provide what other paths. If we change the source code there, what? So not only in our entry points, which for now are just CSS. If we change code in other locations, we will refresh the browser. Vite will refresh it for us. So what we have to do is to paste our filament theme CSS file. We want to compile it. Also, I want to refresh code if we change anything in a view, in a blade, and probably in a app directory for any PHP file. I'll probably want to refresh the page as well. So it's still not running Vite. We can do that. Let's finish this. Yeah, we must change on the admin panel provider. Let's add our Vite theme with the entry point. Oh, I already did that. Okay, cool. Oh, so I was only doing that in Livewire. Cool. So if I were to npm run dev, let's see. For now it seems well. So if I were to what should I do? Oh, filament page. Hey Strampete, thanks for the follow. If you don't know me, my name is Patricio. I'm a full stack developer. I love Laravel. I love Filament, Docker, AI, chatbots, tech in general. So much web development and some things around. I hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you so much. Francisco saying Laravel News also uses Filament as their admin panel. Well, maybe. I don't remember exactly, but I think I saw something related as well. Yeah, it's used so widely used, and I think each time more. So what else? Oh, Primo, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you for the ride. I think you are here, right? I'm not sure. I'm not always sure of how this works. Thank you, Menezes. Thank you for the follow. What do I want to do? Hi, hello, how are you doing? Josué, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. My name is Patricio, and I'm a full stack developer. I like Laravel, I like Filament, Docker, Vue, JavaScript, AI. I want to tinker with AI stuff. I was actually playing with N8N to make automations together with Laravel before I started to do this project that I'm doing currently. I'm also the author of Mingle.js. You can combine Livewire with Vue and React. And lately on the live streams, I want to finish this software I've started a few years ago, and it's a self-hosting assistant, so we can put software in VPSs and control it easily. Cousin, yes, primo. I'm actually Portuguese, so I understand. We can speak Portuguese, yeah. I mean, on the live stream, I speak English because, it's the general language, right? But yeah, I understand Portuguese. I'm a native Portuguese. Falo português, não é? Strampet is asking, what are you working on? Oh, I just showed, right? I hope you understood. Hey, my cousin. Hello, primo. Hello. Yeah, let's go. Thank you for the follow, everyone. And right now we're playing with Filament. Daniel was also playing with Filament. Sim, eu penso que consigo falar brasileiro. Estou falando agora. I think he was working with Filament still right now, yeah, because of the learning system. We've been talking a little bit. Yeah. Some words have a perfect accent. Thank you. Okay. So, after already having a server, we want to be able to make a page. Oh, we were putting Daisy actually. Daisy UI should be already installed, so let me check. Yes, it is. What else? If we already have Daisy, we have to now add it to Tailwind config.js, probably, right? Yeah. So I'm copying from a project I've done in the past, which allows us to use Daisy UI inside Filament. Daisy UI is for where I mean, I like it. When we have to like make custom components of some sorts, we have a lot of stuff we can resort to, but I'm still not sure if how deep I'm going to use it, so we'll see. Okay, so let's make a page and let's connect to our show the bola, yeah. So let's connect it to the SSH server, to the server via SSH. So we're gonna make a page, PHP artisan, make page, and this will be, I don't know, the diagnostics page, maybe? Diagnostic page. I think it's good. Yeah, we need, let's see, diagnostics. What happened? Make page, no, it's filament page. Filament page. So no resource, here we go. So just by creating it, we have it there already. Oh, let's get some icons, some good icons. So let's go to Blade UI Kit and we'll find some icons to put there. So server, do we have any in our, what's ours? Typical, it's hero icons, right? Yeah, so we should have some. So servers, we are going to use this one. So if I were to go into filament, resources, server resource, I want to change the icon to server stack. Here we go, servers. And diagnostics, I want to find something from the doctor. Is there something for the doctor? Yeah. I wanted that thing. This one. Oh, it's Maki? Maki doctor. Is this hero icon? No, it's something else. I think there's a bug in this UI because I changed for hero icons. And then I want to change, I want to search for doctor. Ah, okay. Yeah, so there's some bug after I did back. Okay, so we can install some other, but if there was something I could use, yeah, the wrench would be fine as well. So if I were going into the diagnostics page, I want to change the icon to wrench, and there we go. I also want to put it below, so the sort, navigation sort, can I put it 1? Will be, yeah. Okay, so servers is 0, or this will be 2, and server will be 1. Although it's not needed for now, we can set it. Sort equals 1. Okay, cool. We have a dashboard, we have servers, and we have diagnostics. So let's connect to our server. What we're gonna do is we'll be opening a new terminal, and if we follow our documentation, the contributor guide should have already, oh, let me run the, what is it called, pull deploy docs. So if I run pull deploy docs, it should update. Where is that? Huh? Oh yeah, it's run prod. But I have to // because I don't have the alias. Claudio, hello João. Hello Claudio. Claudio Varandas, is it you? First time chat. So, oh, but maybe we were in YouTube before, right? Yes, Varandas, how are you doing, my friend? Long time ago. Cool. What have you been doing? Menezes didn't know about this Blade UI kit. It's really cool. Yes, it is. We can easily, but always remind that Blade UI kits, any Blade components, for the time being, they can slow down the applications. So never forget to make the cache for the icons. There's a icon cache, PHP artisan. Oh, I have to go DC bash. So PHP artisan grep cache. Yeah, never forget to do icons cache because it will affect the performance. So if you want to install like one of 130,000 icons, you can search it here. Thank you, Francisco, and I'll see you soon. Next stream, we'll make some tasks for sure that we can split across. Thank you so much. And yeah, from that 130,000 blade icons, we can just find an icon, and it's a very small touch, but it gives some personality to the application. It takes a couple of minutes, and it's so nice. So let's go into diagnostics page, and also let's make a commit. Oh, did it pull the docs? Was it successfully? Yeah, so if all goes well, the docs should be updated. Yeah, if I were to go back, yeah, the App Store, yeah, custom Git templates. Okay, so following our contributor guide, we will go into our local VM folder, and we run VM create. If it's not created, already exists, so that's cool. So let's go and run PHP artisan app. What is the test SSH? So let's see, and it seems it's failing. So let's run info, run VM info. You know, this project, Get Alfredo, it has the multipass as a requirement to local development, and we can make our local VM very easily. So we can try these things without having to pay for a VPS in production live to play with it. So let me just check if the IP address is correct, because it might not be, and it's not. So let's change it for 10, and it's done. So if all goes well, we should now be able to run the test okay. And we don't. Why is that? Oh, because we cleared the SSH key, probably, so that's not a good thing. So we have to fix it. So PHP artisan migrate fresh seed, PHP artisan migrate fresh seed. This will log us out. And that's it. We have to take care of that. Menezes is saying, very cool, I found it really interesting. My English is kind of bad, sorry if I don't understand much. Don't worry, man. If you don't understand anything, let me know, and I will repeat or translate, no worries. Although the main language for the channel is English, I'll repeat, I'll translate, no worries. So what we're going to do for now, I guess I'm just gonna go there. Oh yeah, I left the local server IP we can change. So if I were to refresh, it's already 10. So if I do PHP artisan app test, wait, we didn't install the key still also, yeah. We have to go into the machine and generate the invite. Yes. So we can do that. Great, thanks, of course. Oh, it's midnight 10. I have to be closing. So let's do it. Let's do the steps. PHP. Yeah, I guess we can do it here on the UI. Let's do it in a very raw manner for today, and we will clear things up on the next stream. So we are going to make a livewire component, PHP artisan, make livewire. Oh no, diagnostics is already a livewire component, I think. A filament page, it's already a component, if I'm not mistaken. So if I come and do something, hello, I refresh, it's there. Just by saving, because of what I've done in Vite, right? So if I were to make a section, and blade has a lot of filament, has a lot of blade components. Hello. Yeah, so we have this section, and the title, I think it's title, yeah, is generate invitation. No, it's not title. What is this heading? Heading, generate invitation, and the description will be generate an invitation to add a server to the system. Inventory. Yeah, I think we're good to go. And we are going to make a button now and generate. And at generate, we are going to wire click, generate invitation. So if we were to make the method here, public, and dd hello, we should be able to see hello. So I'm gonna go and click generate, and sure enough we have hello. So what we have to do is to invitation link generated, here we are, and for what server, because it's already created. So we could do it here, or we have to, yeah, let's go. So we have to put an input. Damn it. So yeah, oh damn it, that's going to be nothing we could generate. Yeah, so let's make a server action really quick. So on the edit server we can make an action instead. Whoops. Action make and generate invitation. Here we go. Action, no. Color, not success. Link, okay, maybe it fits well. Hey Nuno, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah, so let's generate invitation link, blah blah blah. Eden, no, let's not hide it. Here we go. So also this delete, I wanna hide it inside the group. Action group, is it? I don't remember. Yeah. I wanna make an action group, and let's say no, action group is directly an array. Yep. I want to hide that delete button because it's a secondary action here, and also that generate invitation link, I want to outline it. That's it. And we are going to define the action in a different, this generate invitation. I want to make it in a different function, and that's it. Okay, so I want to die dump, and I want to just to make sure this record, and if all goes well, if I am to click here, do you want to generate? Yes, and here we are, and we will generate the invitation link for this server. And that's it. So this is the server, and probably we can type in the action, and we want to, let me see what this returns. So result equals link generator handle this record. Probably it's saying that it's incompatible. Record is a model, but link generator wants a server. So expected parameter server, but the model got provided. I don't know exactly how to do this, but we can, I mean, the code would work, right? But we can do something like so, just to get our IDE and context with a better, yeah. So this is, so server will be a server, and yeah, that's it. So if I were to die dump result, I would expect to see a string, right? So here we go, generate, invite, yep. So this is the URL. Add server script. So what we want to see, it's exactly the same that we had in our command here. So what we want to see is the command we want to wrap it in a curl. We have it from our script helpers, and that's it. So this is the invitation URL script. So the command will be, we'll need to import our script helper, and wrap curl. Of course, this method is not static, so what we're going to do is a real-time facade, and Laravel will instantiate that object for us as a singleton, if I'm not mistaken, and will run it for us on the instance. So if we were to click and click, here we go, curl blah 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 blah. So this is the code we need to run this. So what do I want to do? I want to show it. I want to show it. How can I do it in an action? Yeah, but I cannot take it. I cannot take this long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go and use it from the die dump just to have our diagnostics, because I want to close for today. I'm sorry, guys. I should have closed like typically 20 minutes ago, but I wanted to also don't hard close. So this command, we need to run it on the server. So what we're gonna do is we'll go inside that server by SSH, by running VM SSH. So we don't have access to this server, but after running this command, okay, I didn't do the tunnel, but if we were to cat.ssh/authorized keys, we do now have our key installed, meaning if we were to run test, what happened? Login failed using key. Now this is new. App console, check SSH connection. It's the ID one, so this is okay. Also diagnostics. I mean, why? Is the server this run? No. VM info 10. Yeah, so that should do it. Why isn't it able to connect? It should. It was using that key. So PHP artisan tinker. So server equals server find one. So server public key XY10. And if I were, oh no, they are different. So what did I do? Did I got lost in the middle? Probably, right? Generate invitation link, confirm. I'm gonna go and run. Silly me. Localhost 8080. I must go in by running the tunnel. So run tunnel. Here we go. Nice. So I do need the tunnel to run because I thought I was putting the SSH key in base 64, which is something I should do probably now that I think about it. So if I were to cut authorized keys, so yeah, this was a previous key from yesterday or the other day. This is today's key. So yeah, also automated tests will make this will ensure that everything is not falling into pieces, and if we were to test, yay, we can log in SSH. So I think we are at a solid point to finish for today, and we'll get it back on the next stream on Monday. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know, maybe. What do you guys think up to now? Anyone still there? I don't know how to check all this. Yeah, so this was cool. Thank you, Peak. Thank you for being there all the time. And have a great night as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, we started the diagnostics page, but we... yeah, let's see. Diagnostics page, invitation, action in server resource. Claudio is asking which days are you streaming usually. So Claudio, on Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. London. So you would have to convert, I don't know where you're in Brazil, if you are in Brazil. So for São Paulo, that's 6 p.m. in São Paulo, while summertime, because of daylight save. Oh, sorry, man. Of course, I forgot. Because so many people coming from Brazil, Lisbon. So yes, às 10. Yeah, thank you so much. Sorry for the confusion. Okay, so we are already putting our servers. We can connect. We have to play with these things when we create a server. We might want to give private and public key. From here we just need a private when we add it, but yeah, you know the feeling. After we have servers in the inventory, we can go to spaces and run stuff. Yeah, so that's going to be cool. I think this is committed. Yes, it is. So everyone, I want to thank you again. Have a wonderful night, a great weekend. Have fun, have side projects, go outside, touch grass, keep hydrated, make sports, and I'll see you Monday after a refreshed weekend, if not tomorrow. Thank you, Claudio. Thank you, everyone. I think, is this available? Yeah. So I'll be leaving. Again, thank you and happy coding. Ta-da!